Hey guys, welcome to a new video. And as you can probably guess by this giant enormous pile of packages, we're doing a new QuinBoxed today. Okay, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Like these ginormous things. I have 4 of those, and they should have, well, the same content. So we'll probably unbox just one of them. Let me rearrange my screen here. Okay. Yeah. So like last time, if you want to listen to music during one of these videos, start it yourself. That way, I don't have to pick the music for you. And I don't have to do the editing for it either. So, yeah, pick your own music, start it now, and like last time, we're just going to unbox some stuff. I'll tell you my projects I have for those. And I'll always have all the links in the description. I think I've been able to remove my, my top cam from the shot and still keep a decent image quality. But enough blah blah blah. Let's get some stuff out of the way. And, I don't know, let's get right to it. What's this? LED strip. Yes, of course. Of course it's LED strip. What else did you expect? Yeah, well, I have my handy dandy tool again, which never works as intended. But, you know, yes, I've been waiting for these. These are... I believe these are 144 LEDs per meter, just regular WS2812Bs. But they have the, I tried to fix this too, because I had a comment that it was too dark, so I added a light. Anyway, these are WS2812B, 5 volt, 144 LEDs per meter, and these are still for my, wait. I'm not on the screen. There we go. These are still for my scooter project, which, well, I think this is one of the last components I need. So I'm hoping I'll be able to start that pretty soon. Go back into the bag. This is going to sound horrible on the microphone. Oh, come on. Can you imagine 288 LEDs, because there's 2, on a single e-scooter? I'm going to drain that battery so quickly, won't know what happened. Anyway, okay. Okay, let's put that over here. Let's see, next package. Next package. Integrated circuits. Now, this can literally mean anything. So, yeah. Maybe I can just... open it here? No, maybe not. Yeah, so it's become more of a picking tool than opening tool, I guess. I don't know. Actually, nowadays, that I actually leave the packages for a while is actually a good thing because of, you know, the human malware situation. You never know who touched it in the sorting center or in the government. The government's always watching me, as I said last time. And if you leave it there for a few days, anything that was on there should be dead by that time. So, yeah. Okay, let's see what we have here. Making a mess of things. Okay, these are some giant capacitors for on my QuinLED Deca Plus design. These are 50 volt, 4700 farad, or microfarad actually. 4700 farad would be as big as this house, I think. Yeah, so these are for on my QuinLED Deca Plus design, which is starting to get there. And as you can see, it has 2 of these big towers on there. And yeah, I use that to stabilize power delivery for the PWM circuit and also for the onboard electronics. And it actually helps dampen down the noise a little bit that the power supply sometimes makes because, well, it buffers power. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Oh, government tape again. Well, you can't really see on that camera. See the government tape? Yeah. Okay. Trying to focus. Okay. I'm really ecstatic you guys enjoyed the last episode so much. I'll try and make this a regular thing. Now, I don't get the same amount of packages all the time. So some months there will be a QuinBoxed episode, and some months there probably will not be. Ah, okay, cool. This is more of that rope-like cable. So I kind of prepared this. So in the last episode I showed you this variant and this variant, and I said I had another one on the way. So this is more like actual, well, rough rope basically. As you can see, it has this is a two lead cable, I guess you could say, 2-wire cable, just like the yellow and the purple one. And this one is actually a 3-wire cable. But since they basically just weave 2 cables together, I'm pretty sure you can also get this one in a 3-wire variant. So I already talked about that last time. So yeah, just some nicer cable for like LED projects, stuff like that. USB cable. Well, I can guess what's in here. More stuff from Baseus. Because, well, I really like their cables, and I needed a lot of short cables. So these are, I really like these. These are USB-A to USB-C. And they're rated for 5 amps, and they have the proper chip and encoding and stuff like that. And I just really like their cable. It feels nice in hand. It has this little cable hook. It has good connectors, in my opinion. And I haven't had one fail me yet. So, yeah. This is a bit longer one. Another one. USB-C to USB-C. Okay, so basically what I did, I ordered all these at the same time during a sale, as I explained last time, but we have an import limit of 22 euros to the Netherlands, and after that you're supposed to pay tax. You don't always get caught, but when you do, it's really expensive. So if I can split it into multiple orders, and especially these cables are being sold by multiple shops, that's what I do. And that way I don't get any import tax. Okay. Phone case. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Ah, okay, yeah. When I recently got a Galaxy S20 Plus to replace my phone, and I decided to order a few cases. Now, some arrived in 2 weeks. Others arrived in like a month. And this is kind of like my case I'm already using. Seems a little bit bigger though. Yeah, but it's for the right one because the Ultra has a bigger cutout. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the magnet's definitely better. Okay. Yep, not sure yet if I'm going to switch over. Maybe I'll just keep using this one for like half a year or so, and then once it's worn down a little bit, I have a spare. Cool. They only cost a few bucks on Aliexpress anyway. Okay, let's open a box. Let's open a box. Can I do that with my cutter thingy tool? I think so. See, this is what it actually is used for. You can hook it in, and then you can't really cut too deeply, because there's a plastic part there. So instead of doing this with like a knife where you can cut into the item you're opening, this should prevent that. But enough about that. Ooh. I'm going to butcher these packages anyway. There we go. It's another box. Okay. Let's open this box, I guess. Ah, okay. Yep, well, I knew it was a power supply. I ordered a, let me show this one up close, I guess. I wanted a brick-style power supply for 24 volt for running LED strip. So I ordered a, well, it actually included the lead, a 120 watt variant, and this one is quite big, I can tell you. It doesn't weigh too much, so they didn't put extra metal in there to just make it weigh more. Yeah, might open this one up, might not. I like using these in temporary setups or where I'm not going to use a lot of power. So I have 120 watts and I might use like 60 or 70 watts. Normally for large installs or permanent installs, I use my Meanwell power supplies. But in certain cases, you don't want to have the AC wires exposed and stuff like that. And then just having a simple plug, maybe sometimes I cut the plug off, but at least the AC part is encased. That is, sometimes it's beneficial. So yeah, this is a really nice big unit. Cool. Okay. Well, let's get this one out of the way. It says cable. Well, and it says Baseus on the package, so we know what that is. Let's destroy it. Okay. Oh, there's more in here. Ah, yes. Okay, some micro USB, because 50 centimeters, because, well, a lot of ESP modules and stuff like that still use micro USB connections. So to be able to flash those, these come in handy. And another one of these chargers. This is a GanFAST charger. I did a review about it somewhere. It'll be somewhere on the screen. And I tested all the ports and the maximum power capacity and stuff like that. And these are just, I'll quickly take it out of the package for people who didn't see that review. These are really, really small chargers, but they are fully USB PD compliant and all other standards except proprietary ones like from OnePlus, I believe. But this tiny little thing, I mean, it's smaller than my unboxing tool, is actually capable of delivering 65 watts to charge, for instance, your laptop or your tablet or your high-speed charging phone, like my Galaxy S20. And it basically, as I said, it supports all the different standards on the USB-A port, and then it has... damn it. I'm trying to be too eager to get this removed. Comes off pretty good. Okay, there we go. So it has one USB-A port and then two USB-C ports, and the USB-C ports, as I said, it's capable of charging my laptop with about 60 watts, and it's just really tiny and doesn't weigh much at all. And I use these cables with it. Well, I guess I can show you. I got this one earlier and it didn't make it into an unboxing video. I use the red. Come on. Okay, anyway. I use these Baseus cables with it. These are just their standard 3 amp cables, but at 20 volts, that's 60 watts. So that's good enough. But those don't come in longer lengths than 2 meters. So I use these, and they are from a different brand, the Sangwan. Sangwan. Yes, premium quality product. It never bodes well when it says that. But I have more of these, and I really like them. They are actually quite stiff, as you can see. And these are 3 meters long. So I also tested these. They don't get hot, and my laptop gets basically the same charge. And since it's 20 volts it's charging with, there's no voltage drops. These are rated up to 100 watts. So that's 20 volt and 5 amps. Now, this charger can't output that, but having a cable that's rated for it, that's not a problem. yeah, so I use these in charging everything I own. My phones, my laptop, my tablets, anything USB-C or USB-A. These are awesome. But enough about that. I have a separate review video about that. I'll link it up there and in the description. And you should check that out and maybe get one during a sale, because they are often participating in a sale, and then they're a good, let's see, normally they're like $30, $32, but during a good sale, you can have them for like $25, $26. So that's a really good deal. Let's get this out of the way a little bit. Making a mess of my desk. I need to keep going here because I've already been recording for 17 minutes. Damn. Adapter. 24 volt, 5 amps. Okay. So I probably was on one of my nightly browsing sprees where I tried to find new stuff to look at and review. Whoop. Let's see. 24 volt, 5 amps. So this is interesting. Basically, this charger says it's the same power as this one. And can you see the difference? I mean, yeah, that's quite a different thickness there. So right off the bat, I'd place my bets on this charger instead of this one. But I guess I'll do some load tests on both, and maybe I'll share the result. Am I focused? Maybe I'll share the results in a video, maybe I won't. Not sure about that yet. But yeah, when you see these two, of course it doesn't say anything about the internals, but I'd place my bets with this one. Okay, 2 packages left. Oh yes, I was waiting for this. Oh no, there is more government inspection tape on here. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. But let's not in the middle of the screen. There we go. Let's see if it's still in there. Yeah, this is really not the way to open these things. Anyway. Oh. Brute force. Okay. Digital laser? Okay. This is the first. Hello, friend. We found this package may be overweight. Overweight. We will separately 2 or 3 packages for distribution. The next package will come soon. Don't worry. I'm still kind of worried. Thank you for shopping. No brand. I don't believe them. Do I believe them? I'm not sure. Now, I think I know who this is from, because I had a different package, and I already unpacked that one, sorry. And that's from these guys. And this is a pretty known brand on Aliexpress, Deco. And what I got from them, let's see if I can get that on the camera, is basically a leveling device. Do I want to turn it on? I don't think so. So this is a 12-line level meter, and what it does, let's see if there's a picture of what it does. Yeah, okay, I'll turn it on. How do I turn it on? Okay, let's not shine it in my face. Can you see in the room? Oh yeah, okay. It starts beeping when it's not level, because it's a level. Let's see if I can raise it up a little bit. Well, it's shooting lasers all through the room and up on the ceiling and everywhere. So basically this is a digital level. So if you're hanging something and you want it to be exactly this height, well, you can project this on the wall and you'll have an exactly straight line, because if you, if you tilt the device, well, it starts beeping. And it comes with a few tools to basically, let me just do that on that camera, to be able to set it exactly straight on the ground or wherever you're mounting it. There's a little bracket and a charger and everything is in there. Oh God, how did this come out? I don't remember. Oh no. I always have this problem. I can take stuff out of packages, but they never fit back in. It's like some Chinese magic was applied. I got it. Nice. But like Chinese magic was applied. They got it in there. You got it while it was in there. It never goes back in. Anyway, let's shut this off. It actually came with goggles, which I should be wearing. Yeah. Anyway, this was one part of the laser package I bought. And so this was a laser level. And this is actually a quite neat kit. And it was, of course, also on sale, because I've been wanting one for a while. And, well, as I said, I wait for the sales. But this should have been a laser distance meter, which it certainly isn't. So I'll have to ask the seller what is going on. Why would I even need this for a laser distance meter? I think they just send something and hope you'll accept it, which I certainly will not. I don't have any problems buying on Aliexpress, but don't get screwed over. Stuff like this, do not say that you received the package, or if your protection time runs out, create a dispute. While the dispute is running, you can talk to the seller and ask for them to resolve it, but don't resolve the dispute just because they ask you. Sometimes they will try and pay you money through PayPal and stuff like that. It's okay. Some sellers I do that with, some I don't. But make sure you get the money before you end the dispute. And they'll ask you to close it immediately and they'll send you the money. Most of them do. But just be bold about it. Say, okay, fine, you can pay me. I will wait for the arrival on my PayPal account. And once I get that, I will close the dispute. That way they don't tank their rating and stuff like that. This is very odd. To be continued in the next QuinBoxed, I guess. Okay. Let's get the gunk out. Okay. So, big box, and it says camera bracket. Okay. Oh, I already know what these are. Oh, yeah. These are... Chinese package smell. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty easy enough, I guess. These are some IP camera brackets and specifically pole mounts, which I bought for the party this year, our annual LAN party, which is not going to happen. And we actually had to cancel our second LAN party, that is Camp Zone. The party we've been able to move, so instead of doing it in April, we're now doing it in December. Let's hope all the UN malware is kind of finished by then and we can actually have that LAN party. But for that LAN party and on Camp Zone, I wanted a different style mount. And these are basically just clamps for on a pole. So you get a bracket, you can screw your camera into this bracket, and they have specific types for specific cameras. For those who watched my recent review of the 2831T, I think this one actually fits the 2831T and also my favorite camera, the HDW 5831R. And it comes with everything you need included. So it has the screws that go into the, they go everywhere. Screws that go into the camera. It has an Allen wrench. I'm not sure what that one is for. Yeah, because this is just a normal screw socket. Basically, once you expand this, you can wire it. There's two. Yeah, there's two in here. So you can basically loop them through these holes, like that. Then you basically ratchet it to the poles like this. So then this ratchets it to the pole. And then your camera will be on here, and you can position the dome or turret style camera any way you like. And yeah, I bought these, you never guess it, on sale, because we've been wanting them for a little while, and these are pretty good. It's good quality. So maybe I'll show off using these in a future video at some point when we're allowed to have LAN parties again. But if you're hooking up an IP camera and you have a pole somewhere or a tree or something like that, you need one of these kits. If you didn't see my recent IP camera video, I did a recent video reviewing 4K IP cameras again. A newer model, a budget model, which actually for the price did pretty good. It didn't beat out the old champ, as I call it, in image quality, but it was like 130 to 150 bucks, and the old champ is more around 200 bucks. So depending on your budget, it was still 4K and produced decent images. So yeah. Well, my room is a mess, my desk is a mess, but all the packages have been unpacked. This video has been going on long enough again. Thank you for watching, and see you back in a regular video. Bye-bye. Oh, questions. Did someone have questions? Damn it. I didn't check. Hold on. Yeah. This is so up there. This is like really up there. That's the questions. Let's search for QuinBoxed. Yeah, nice. Yeah, stop talking. Let's see. Alternative title, Rip and Tear. Well, I certainly made that happen. Does epoxy add to general durability of strip, especially when on its own? Yes, it protects the top surface. These videos are becoming too long. My camera died. We're back. So epoxy, does that help for protecting LED strip? If it's somewhere where the elements or physical damage could get to it, yes, it does actually help protect the LED strip, because then it can't actually touch the LED package or the solder joints or stuff like that. So in that regard, yes. The downside is that it prevents heat transfer, so that, especially when you're running without an aluminium profile or something like that, the LEDs will become hotter because they're trapped inside of the epoxy, and that basically means your LEDs will die quicker. So if you don't need it, especially if you're putting it in an aluminium channel, I would highly recommend just getting IP, what is it, 20, 30, just no epoxy on there, just the bare LED package. But for outside, like I'm doing on my e-scooter and stuff like that, yeah, epoxy or even silicone sleeve has its purpose, but use it for those purposes. I'm just picking some questions here. Okay. Nick Jeddle asked a lot of questions. I'm not going to answer all those here. Maybe sometime during a live stream or an AMA or something like that, Q&A. What got you started in technology? Let's just answer one of his questions. That's a good question. I don't know. I just always liked technology, and I liked tinkering with it from a young age, and playing with computers and stuff like that. I have a good knack for it, so it's not so much comes easy to me, but I like doing it. So, I don't know, nothing really that started me in technology. I just, liked using it. We had an MSX2 computer at home and an XT, and all kinds of a stereo I found fascinating, and just all kinds of stuff, audio-visual, I always like doing. Making photos I started with at a young age. So, yeah. As for a cutting tool, you have a long way to go until you reach EEV block level. Now this is enough. I can't do Australian accents. Yeah, sure. But this thing is certainly a lot safer than using a knife, including on your packages. So, yeah. Okay, I kind of botched up the question part this time. And I'll maybe in another episode, or maybe I'll do a live stream again soon. I'm not sure yet. Do you guys like seeing the live streams? But anyway, questions, just drop them down below. I'll go back to the old video and ask them some of the questions in text, so at least they get some answers. And yeah, that's it again. This video is long enough. This video is so long my camera cut out. So thank you very much for watching. If you want anything you've seen here, it's all from Aliexpress, and I will have links in the description. And using my affiliate links is always very much appreciated. And yeah, see you again in the next video, and this time for real. So, bye-bye.